Yo, what's up guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video. This one's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be doing some live battles for you as I fly to Vegas in around 4 hours or so, and I feel like this would be a fun and different quick way to get a video up for you guys where I'm just going to play one live set with this team, a team that you may have seen featured, and there were some technical difficulties in that video, and ironically it was actually performing pretty well. But we're gonna do some live battles here, and whatever happens this set. I could go 0-5, I could go 5-0, who knows. Maybe we go 1-4, but we're just gonna do some live battles, a chill little video. And here we go, we're into the first one. Oftentimes we're commentating our battles after the fact. This is gonna be one where we are just going with the flow. Who knows, maybe I'll lag out of a game. We get that excitement, and we're off on the right foot here. Steelix lead into Caesar is great. They swap Thievel. Now, the one thing that I may have messed up here is maybe it would have been better to go Pod, because maybe they're trying to lure out the potential Wigglytuff. And I do get this Charm down. And I think I'm actually going to reach double Swift here, which is kind of nice. Do some solid chip damage to the Caesar here. Tempting to go for that Icy Wind, of course, to get that debuff, but I think double Swift here might be the better play. We want to make sure we keep track of our counts. I believe the Caesar is going to leave here with 3 bullet punches. Come back in Steelix. Don't give them too much time to think. And Azumarill. Now, I made a little bit of a mistake here. I threw in bad timing, so the Azu has a free bubble, so got a second bubble there. And I think I'm just going to do 4 and swap. I'm not able to catch an Ice Beam, but our opponent surrenders. They know the fast attack pressure from Steelix is going to be too much at that point. So a pretty comfortable win to start things off. Good start. Let's queue into the next one. Yeah, so only about 1,000 of you guys saw, but like 1,000 of you guys saw it in a short amount of time, which means the video is performing well. But we had some audio overlap in the video we posted with this team, which is really unfortunate because I thought it was really good commentary too. We had fun with it. Looks like we've got a battle, except we might air out of the battle here. Unfortunate. I'm on a time crunch, Niantic. We can't be having these glitches. We can't be having these glitches, man. And now, watch, when I try to queue, it's gonna... Okay, never mind. Sometimes when you air out and then you try to queue again, it like keeps airing you out and sending you back to the screen. But looks like we're back in queue. Back in queue. What do it do? I'm excited for Las Vegas this weekend. Here we go. Oh, please don't. Okay. We got a game. Steelix into Superior. Not great. I'm going to aggressively swap my Golisopod. And he counter swaps with a Basty. So this is not good, but at least we lure this out where Wigglytuff's not going to have to see it. I am thinking it could be a Talonflame, however, in the back. And if it's a Talonflame, we could be doomed. Because I think that's just kind of perfectly hard countered. Golisopod. Going for their Aqua Jet here. Opponent wisely going to throw energy. I think I'm going to let it go. I don't know if getting a shield down there does much for me, so I'm going to have to eat a flamethrower here, most likely. So, not only does the Bastiodon keep switch, it also gets a flamethrower of chip on my Steelix. This is looking pretty rough. I think our only hope is something in the back that we can kind of core break, but probably a Talonflame. Oh, they're staying in. I may regret this, but I'm going to let this go because they could like Leaf Tornado me. They do go for the Frenzy Plant. Oh, they're staying. Go for the Icy Wind here. Serperior's at 5. I think they threw right away at least. That Frenzy Plant. Maybe it's not Talon. Maybe it's actually like a Mud Slapper. You would think they would come in with that against Steelix, but maybe they felt like it was better to keep the energy. I don't get debuffed. I mean, this is kind of a painful shield, but it's making me feel like I want to preserve this. Oh, huge. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We have the Swift loaded. So our opponent would have to farm down and win CMP, but I'm pretty sure Wiggles wins CMP over Serp. And there we go. Earthquake coming in clutch. Wow. That game really just came down to that last shield call. And from our opponent's perspective, you can't really blame them for no shielding because I had so much energy on Steelix, right? They might be thinking, okay, maybe I can take a crunch, but I can't take like a Psychic Fangs bait plus a crunch. So I don't think the no shield was that bad of a decision for them. It just so happened to be the wrong call. 2 for 2 here. And you see the queue times. You're seeing the raw, unedited queue times, baby. I'm here for a queue time, not a long time. Well, maybe both. Maybe both, young trainers. If you want to get to 3175, you got to withstand some queue times. But yeah, I'm excited for Vegas this weekend. I've actually had my team for like nearly a month, I think. It's probably the longest I've ever had my team ready beforehand. Normally it's like a week, maybe less. Okay, so I don't love this matchup. Although we're a steal against a flying dragon, this is definitely beneficial for Altaria. So I wonder if I can kind of degen my way through this. Wait. Oh yeah, I guess it is 14 turns to Flamethrower. I'm going to 2 shield, which is kind of crazy here, but okay. So we're able to counter this Gastro pretty hard here. Double Body Slam shouldn't be quite enough to get me. So I should get to 2 Aqua Jets here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Gastro's at the next Body Slam. Altaria double ground would be pretty rough. He's over farming. So he's at 4. He's on his 3 cycle. Shields again. This should get me. Now we have a decision to make. With an Altaria lead, you'd think whatever's in the back beats Wiggly. So, like, I could go Wiggly, but then Wiggly just gets water pulsed, you know? And then I feel like they have a Wiggly counter, so I think I'm taking a gamble that Wiggly will have play in the back. Oh. I guess if I had gone Wiggly, though, he just... Okay, I sneak in a full charm. That's something. That's something, because the Caesar's dry now after this Trailblaze. But these Bullet Punches are going to be so nasty. Ugh. And he's got 5, so he has the Night Slash. And I think we're cooked here. The Trailblaze, I think, would have knocked me out. Considering the Night Slash, a boosted Night Slash knocked me out. I think Trailblaze would have knocked me out, so... I don't know. Only thing we really could have done there is come in Wiggles against Gastra, but then he just swaps Caesar, and I think the Caesar just sweeps me anyway, so... Tough one there. Tough one there. That's a difficult thing in Go Battle League, or PvP in general, is like, when you have something in the back, like a Wigglytuff, but you see something in the lead, like a Guzzlord or an Altaria, and you know that the back is going to be difficult for your Mon that's lurking in the back. But a good game nonetheless. I mean, one other thing I actually could have done is I could have done a kind of crazy play and gone Wigglytuff into the Gastro, and when they switched Gastro, just calling that Wigglytuff wasn't going to have play in the back. Because Altaria and Caesar are kind of a common core. That team's really weak to like a Bastiodon lead, because Caesar's going to struggle in that matchup, just gets out bulked. Searching for this next opponent. I got a flight to catch, Scopely. I got flights to catch, dog. Give me a battle. Give it to me. The raw, unedited Q times, baby. Today's video is sponsored by Rise Energy. Just kidding. I don't have a sponsorship with them or really any energy drink anymore. But that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? If Rise got sponsored by Rise, someone make it happen. Battle number 4. What you got for me? Okay, charge up. Good lead. But they do resist our Thunderfangs. I was a little bit slow here. A little bit slow, so I think I CMP'd on this. I'm not going to do any fancy undercharges here. Oh, he actually shields. So he might like play this and go for shields down. I'm just not confident enough that my Exeter would have KO'd there to throw it. I think I'm better off maximizing my energy. I'm actually going to swap Wiggles in here so I can keep my energy from Pod. And I may regret this if there's like a Mud Slapper in back, but maybe the combination of Pod and Steelix will be enough to beat it. Gonna throw Icy here. I should live, but they might like snipe me, get a 1 Mud Slap head start. Oh, what the heck? This is the wrong move, but they're going to shield it. We could be in trouble. Yeah, so unless one Fury Cutter knocks out here, which is possible, I lose. And even if it does, Bug still might get there. And unfortunately, guys, he did get damage registration error there. So I think had he not gotten the damage registration error, because my Fury Cutter did not apply to a debuff double super effect, I think that Fury Cutter definitely should have knocked out. So I think we actually did get a little bit unlucky there. I think we would have won, perhaps, if not for that glitch. Damage registration error is when the charge attack takes priority over the fast attack, which rarely happens, but it does happen sometimes, so it's an unfortunate inconsistency. That being said, had I just played that game simpler and kept my alignment, I would have won, because I could have just had Steelix on Charjabug, and I could have had Wiggly on the Meowscarada. So I did kind of throw that game by giving up Switch. So I made the wrong decision there. So let's say it was something, I don't know. Let's say it was something like a Talonflame in the back, right? I think giving up Switch would have been good, because I would have been able to keep that Aqua Jet for later instead of just surrendering a farm down. But I made the wrong decision there, so we would have won that game had I just played that simpler. Had I just let my Golisopod go down, tank the energy on Steelix, keep the alignment. So that game's on me. That is a misplay. And here we go. Game number 5. 2-0 start. Would be a shame to end 2-3 here in this set. Big game. Steely boy. This is kind of one of those awkward matchups. Grassknot doesn't quite two-shot us, but it puts us quite low. I'm just going to throw this immediately. You could argue maybe this isn't the wisest decision, because he may just throw Grassknot and then dip into something, so it may have been better to keep some energy. Let's see if he hard swaps into something. And once again, guys, I'm regretting the decision I made here. I think I should have gone, well, I think I should have gone pod, because it's unlikely he's going to be like triple weak to pod. Do a very slight undercharge here. Oh, knocked out anyway. Shields. Pod against whatever's in back. I'm not loving this, since he's already shown 2 things weak to pod. Maybe it's a ghost. Oh. Normally, Moltres doesn't reach a second move in this matchup. And there we go. That's big. And luckily for us, they didn't really have a great pod answer on the whole team. So, but, right, my thought was correct. Had I gone pod into the Gator, Wigglytuff on Moltres would have been much better. But at the same time, Gator up a Shadow Claw can make that matchup kind of uncomfortable for pod. So, not the cleanest set. I think we easily could have, maybe even should have, had a 4-1. We had that one game that we dropped. But overall, still a positive set, 3-2. And we gained some, wow, that's a really nice climb for a 3-2, 31.98. I hope you guys enjoyed this live footage video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below, and watch the Las Vegas Regional this weekend on the official Pokemon Go channels. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Peace.